Yyyaaaooo! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our broadcast. Just kind of wanted to warm the mic up real quick. You can see we got 4 of our players in the lobby. We got some immortals up in this piece too. Just getting our last player in. I think they've been coordinating with the admin, so we should be getting live pretty soon, hopefully. So yeah, 10 out of 10 in that lobby. Ooh, is that the game live? Ooh, game is live. All right, awesome. I'm gonna put out one more announcement on the side while we got like draft going and stuff. But hit me up in chat. I am super excited about this match. PDX Burnsiders. Let's go. Playing some Dota 2. I might do a re-intro in a second here, ladies and gentlemen. Just to do everything proper. I wonder, I might have like 5 minutes of delay here though, so actually, we chillin'. Yyyaaaooo. We got a pretty serious opponent ahead of us. SDK. What is it? SDKS? I should look at it again. SDKS. and Twitter. Oh, that works. Yeah, we're waiting for a 5 minutes delay to catch up, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to do a re-intro, and we are going to cast this game. I don't know about this song. Let me know how you guys are doing in chat. But again, this is ESL 1 Birmingham, Portland Burnsiders. We got a new squad together. And I'm really excited about watching them in this tournament. Basically, it's just like the next generation of the Burnsiders DotA squad. And we did actually, compete in the NADCL league. Did pretty respectable, if I must say so. Okay, we're still gonna give us a second, and then we're gonna do a re-intro. We're bold and brash, more like belongs in the trash. Nice. Okay, good memes, fam. I like it. Yeah, what's up, YK Sin? This is Open Qualifiers, so just kicking off right now. Open Qualifiers round of 64. Just getting underway. And like I said, I'm gonna do a re-intro in just a second here. Just kind of chilling and just vibing for a second, enjoying the music. But then I'm gonna kill this and we're gonna get into some chat. Awesome, YK Sen. I'm glad to hear that, because yeah, 10 years ago is like we were just hitting our stride, getting rolling. It's been a journey, man, and I'm continuing to grind it and enjoy it. We're actually, the next step of the XTV journey is Yyyaaaooo sauce. Yeah, I'm gonna plug it real quick. Working on launching a hot sauce, basically within a few months, and yeah, it's pretty hype. Pretty hype. We'll talk about it some more later. Let me kill this all over. I'm actually making pasta right now in a pasta factory. Check my Instagram. I posted some extruding clips earlier today. All right, 1 second. We're gonna do this. Yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our broadcast. This is the ESL 1 Birmingham 2020 Online Open Qualifiers. And, well, we are just about getting underway here. What we are tuning into today is the Portland Burnsiders versus SDKS. And this is actually the round of 64, based off of how many teams signed up for this event, which I believe was 58. We were not graced with a bye, but that is quite all right. Would rather get a game in tonight versus getting progress in the tournament and not getting to play, even though we showed up today. If we do progress, our opponents would be Sad Boys, which would be fun. And the draft has gone underway. Just off the names, you could not tell who is the Burnsiders here because, we didn't quite get our DPC squad set up. This is a new generation of the Portland Burnsiders, as I was saying in the pregame a little bit. I basically believe that Bacon as Beast might have played some NADCL games for us. But basically, we came across these players, Keita and KU, about 6 or 9 months ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. And they're both Immortal players, and we came across them in a pub. They saw our logo and asked us about it, and brought them into Discord, chatted with them, and they're real solid players, cool guys, and local guys. So we brought them in. Keeperton, as you can see there, the third player on the list, Keeperton is actually a really old school player for us. Someone in chat was mentioning that they had been watching XTV videos for a real long time. And Keeperton was playing TF2 for the Burnsiders like 8 years ago or something like that. So he's been involved with the Burnsiders for a long time. Bacon is Beast has been involved in the Portland esports community for a long time. In the fighting game community. He actually won the Battle Lounge Street Fighter V online tournament like 2 or 3 days ago. So definitely huge props to him. Gutex casted that, which is awesome. So he's a baller, an all-around esports athlete, a double threat, if you will. And then our final player that we have picked up today is CPP, aka Kobe. And we have played together. He's in the past. He's a little bit of a late step up here, but he has some mutual friends. He's kind of in our circle of friends of top Dota players. We have some friends that are really good. He plays with them, and mutual friends with some people that are TF2ers. Particularly, shout out to a homie, Rock and Rolla 805. So, that's kind of how we ended up with this squad. Really excited about him, though, because, we just have a high level of play and focus. So, really excited to see what, Keita can bring for us out of the draft and, the future of this team, both in this tournament and in other tournaments. This tournament is going to be best of ones for a while, so pretty brutal stuff. And best of ones all the way up until I believe the grand finals is a best of 3. So certainly a tough road ahead of us. Today, though, it's just going to be this match. They had this scheduled, in case there was more than 64 teams. There was going to be 2 matches today, potentially. But basically, we're right under that level. So just going to be the one game. If the Burnsiders win, though, you can catch us tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Same Dota time, same Dota channel, whatever. Talking about these picks and drafts a little bit. We haven't gotten too much into it. Looking at the bans from the Burnsiders, they were banning some support, pause 3 kind of characters. Phoenix Tusk Clockwork. On the other side, banning Snapfire, Link and Storm Spirit, Grimstroke, Ember Spirit, couple spirits after there that could have been played mid. Grabbing Ogre Magi, who's just kind of strong hero overall, could be pause 4 or pause 5. Pause 3 is crazy, and they probably would not do that with this Timbersaw that they picked up here. Timbersaw certainly just kind of a fearsome character all around. Not one to mess with. And the reserve time for Can't Be Touched, aka SDKS, is getting down there. 10 seconds here. And their team, we got KRBZ, Meme Passion, Meet Me by the Moon, Captain Coco, and Reaper. So Keita or KU recognized Captain Coco. We're like, uh-oh, this guy's a baller. So, certainly strong players on this other team. I'm excited for this throwdown for sure. Like I said, this is kind of a new generation of the Burnsiders. And a first round match in this ESL Open Qualifiers. Sadly, the only match that will be coming out today for this region. This is actually, I believe this is actually the Americas. So no, it is North America, but they did allow, some of these teams are no, I don't know, it's weird. It seems like they have the flag of Peru, but oh yeah, no, South America is allowed. Okay. So maybe it's just played on US East. I don't know if they're like also going to have the South American Open Qualifiers. Kind of weird. But hey, whatever. We're just happy here to be here playing, so I don't really care too much about it. Weaver being picked up. And certainly some options to the can't be touched draft in terms where they could take some of these characters or even play some of these characters position wise. Sort of similar for the Burnsiders. I mean, you got to figure that Bounty Hunter, Batrider, Shadow Demon that consists of your positions 3 through 5. Some permutation in there. Batrider, you could go mid, but excuse me, that's less likely. And most likely here is probably Batrider in the off lane with Bounty Hunter roaming and Shadow Demon as that pos 5. Keeperton likely playing the Shadow Demon, Bacon as Beast on the Batrider. Maybe Keita on the Bounty Hunter. We'll have to see, and KU as the mid. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure what CPP plays, so there's some flexibility in the Burnsiders in terms of who goes where, who takes what. So not too big of a deal there. Void Spirit getting banned out. That's a pretty good anti-mid ban. Void Spirit's very popular, very strong in the mid position right now. Like I said, our squad's still just kind of building, finding its personality and stuff, so can't say too much about what we might be doing here, trying to do. Still have some reserve time to sit on. Just going to ban that Brood Mother. That seems like a pretty smart, reasonable ban. Nobody likes to get Brood Mothered. And Outworld Devour coming up as the mid pick. I like that. They got a lot of control on both the Shadow Demon and the Outworld Devourer. Some slows for Batrider, Bounty Hunter, control that money game. Slark can just shrug off, Ogre Magi, Timbersaw, Abaddon can just shrug off all that stuff. Plus Leash, which they did pick the Slark after the Weaver. The Leash against the Weaver seems like a very strong draft. And then they come in with this Queen of Pain, and in the words of Shania Twain, that don't impress me much. So it looks like we'll actually have Bacon as Beast on that mid, Outworld Devour, KU on the Slark, Keeperton taking the Bounty Hunter, Keita on the Shadow Demon, and then CPP taking that Batrider. On the other side, Captain Coco, look at that fearsome Timbersaw set. Oh, and actually, Malefic dropping the knowledge in chat. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Saying Quap is OD's hard counter for lane. So we'll have to keep an eye on how that laning phase goes then. If Bacon is Beast might have some issues last hitting there. Outworld Devour certainly not always the strongest laner. Overall, I like the draft. We'll have to see exactly how this kind of off-lane pause 5 works. It's probably pause 4 Abaddon, Weaver safe lane, Timbersaw off lane, and Ogre 5. seems pretty likely. And in that case, I don't know how I feel about that Abaddon 4. But you should be able to do pretty good work with Timbersaw and be pretty free in the early laning stage. So to see. It's been a little bit since I've ran camera on a Dota game. So excuse me if I have any major missteps while we're doing things, but we're gonna have some fun here. And quick shout out to Pimp Muckle for the spectating config, all the other observers out there as well. I got some observing game. Just you wait and see. But there's some great observers out in the world. Good manners from the Burnsiders. Good luck, have fun. I like it. I like to see that. They threw out some good manners as well. Let's see what I was going to peek at real quick. 454 on Captain Coco. 592 388. So we're almost completely up against the 3-digit gang in terms of immortals. Oh yeah, that's right. And both teams just kind of poking up for runes. We got 3 on the bottom, just getting ready. So they might be able to get things out here. I think I need to turn my sound settings up for you guys. Oh, no. We get you. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Terrible stuff here as the fight goes on underway here. KU doesn't get the rune and is going to go down for the first blood. Unfortunate stuff there, not being able to get that rune. No big deal, though. So, actually looks like it's going to be Weaver in the off lane. Ogre's looks like, okay, he's just grabbing the rune and then coming back. So, they're mixing up the lanes here. Timbersaw Bounty versus Abaddon and Ogre. So, certainly interesting laning here by SDKS on the Dire. Keita going to get hit by this harassing Ogre Magi. Right now, our boy Bacon is beast. Well, he was 3-1 up against 0 on the Quap. Off to a good start still. He is still level 2. He's got that level edge. Let's go. Let's go Bacon is beast. Let's see how long he can hold it, though. As, wow, Keita going down under tower. Reaper is just going to end up sacking himself. Bacon is beast now kind of getting pushed back a little bit. Aggressive rotation from KRBZ here. But, just trying to contest the lane back over here. He said, okay. Ogre Magi has returns. Keita with that little side pull over here. That's nice. Him and KU certainly get plenty of games together. KRBZ doing a big, being a big annoyance over here. He's got some mangoes coming out. Bacon is beast, yeah. Definitely slid a little bit further back in this lane. 10-3 on the Quap versus his 6-1. Cute little career there. Keita still level 1 here. He's just a second away from level 2. Keeperton lurking, continue to just... I thought maybe he would pull that lane there, but just trying to do what he can to be annoying. All the lanes kind of going a little bit in the favor of Dyer right now. Baconus Beast getting further pushed back here. Does have a salve on him, but it's going to have to wait for that annoying Shadow Strike to wear off. Baconus Beast using this salve, level 4 on the Quap. Keita, the first level 3 down here on bottom. Made by the Moon. 4 instances of that poison. Keeperton, level 1. Gonna soak some experience here. Just has that Janata 4 skills, so kind of easy to get pushed back. But Batrider just kind of farming lands over here. With his sticky napalm. That courier being real careful. Soul Ring. Certainly don't want to lose that. This is good work by CPP. He can just teleport wherever he wants after he farms that. Maybe he'll just continue to... can he get that wave with the sticky napalm? No. Just barely misses the timing of that. In the meantime, excuse me, Keita going down here. So early game, not really going that great for the Burnsiders. Down by 2k, 4 minutes in. That's a pretty healthy per minute gold advantage for the other team. Quick mass is 100 gold each in terms of advantage off the minute. So I mean that's real strong when you put it like that. Keita pushing back to Ogre Magi. KRBZ was maybe trying to harass that courier there. Batrider close to Tranquil Boots. Keeperton hits that level 2, so he's got that Shadow Walk. He can do Batrider things. He's also got Boots available. So yeah, I mean the Burnsiders are behind from a little bit, but it's really not that bad for him. 5-minute runes are going to be coming up here. It does look like Dire Team, SDKS, are going to be pretty well positioned for it. Both the Ogre Magi over here and the Abaddon. Abaddon's going to go for the far rune, which the Bounty Hunter... Get it! Oh, he does. So close. He's not going to be able to get the River rune. But, Quap pings out... Or sorry, Quap able to take that other rune as well with his Bounty. So again, the lane's just kind of slipping away, continuing to slip away for the Burnsiders. Batrider, not a ton of KS. Slark is doing the healthiest for the Burnsiders. I mean, and considering that he's pause 1, is sort of what you want to see. Batrider hasn't finished those Tranquils yet. Actually, doesn't quite need it. Still just building, kind of staging, build up items. KU waiting to finish off his treads. He's doing pretty solid here. Keita continuing to get harassed. This Ogre Magi with a full 20 stack wand too is real annoying. So even if he gets weak, he's going to do all right. Burnsiders, no vision on that rune. Meme Passion. We'll see if Passion ends up showing that. Keita with the illusion, disruption save there. Good call on that. KU not far off from level 6 and has 8 charges on his wand, so should be able to survive till then. And the net worth, you can see it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Ogre Magi though is pretty healthy right now. But certainly, the Burnsiders are close to the situation. They're not too far off. The Shadow Poison trying to come down. KU actually overestimates that. He goes down. KU goes down at the same time up on top lane. So both of those not quite working out for the Burnsiders. Timbersaw Captain Coco is at level 6. Keita in trouble as well. That bug's so annoying. He's going to get bitten down. It's KU coming back on the TP scroll. Gets the deny. And you can see the Quap building up into treads and then an Orchid after that. I'm going to get that silence. Ogre Magi has burned those wand charges. That was, well, you might have burned the wand charges in the fight and then again afterwards. Batrider getting chased here. Can he get this career at least or something, you know? Well, it does flame break down. Tries to juke back up. Will eventually go down there. With the Quap rotating with that haste, that's kind of inevitable. This is going to be another unfortunate kind of rotation. That the Quap with that haste can then just run all the way down here. See that regen rune. Burn the charges in her bottle that she has. Burnsiders with those creeps there should have been able to spot that she has that regen rune. That's just kind of another head shaking. Like, oh man, like, you know, she's such a kind of mana magic bursty character that really kind of, toes that line. You know, having resources and getting kills. So to be able to have that regen room and come back to full health at some point is very strong. The sentry ward there, I guess our Dire off lane did place their own ward there. So they were able to kind of see that ward, spot that out there. The way the creeps work did mess up with them. And the neutral item's starting to come out here. Okay, you picking up an Ocean Heart. He sends that back to base. He's got a Faded Brooch. And a Mango Tree for the Dire. KU in a little bit of trouble off this. This is annoying, but the Disruption should be able to save him with the salve as well. The Weaver is going to chase. KU will get found, and things kind of annoyed. But the leash coming down here is doing so much damage right now. The Time Lapse has to come out. KU goes down. Bacon is Beast coming out here. The Tips coming out as well from the Weaver. Bacon is Beast has rotated. He will blow up the Ogre Magi. Sort of surprised that that's is only going to give him 189 gold there. Bacon is Beast. We'll have the Banishment, the Astral Imprisonment. Throw this Quap. Quap blinks to the left. Bacon is Beast has juked down to the south. He's still in a little bit of trouble though. She's going to see the Courier. Courier sees her as well. Bacon is Beast, yeah, has to hide in the trees here. Oh no, and then Keita's Courier goes down. Didn't have too many items on it. Captain Coco, this Timber Saw, really annoying, but if he can go down here, he might have overextended. KU, he doesn't have a leap. There we go, okay. And the gold didn't go directly to one player, but again, there was a moment where the gold bounties were pretty extreme in how they swung around, but now in some sense they've kind of chilled out, so some of these kills not really going for as much gold as would have maybe thought. Shovel getting picked up. That's a strong item. On current gold, which is a worthless stat. But yeah, you can see in net worth overall, 3 top net worth players are on the Dire side. Team STKS. And the Burnsiders kind of, you know, still trying to get their momentum going. Keeperton has found a bit of money thanks to that Janata, but Keita on the Shadow Demon a little broke. KU trying to get his Echo Saber going. But we do have the urn that if Bounty Hunter can get some pickoffs, get some ganks, get some track kills, that could really help them get in this game for sure. Royal Jelly going down for Dire. Keen Optic coming out for the side of Radiant. And Quap's in here. She's just going to use her ulti on Bacon and his Beast. Kind of going to get brought out to kind of save some of that Shadow Strike damage. Super low, but we'll still survive this. This ward has such great vision right there. Causing some trouble for sure in those fights. Batrider ends. Bounty Hunter trying to get some damage on Abaddon, who's got a mango tree still unused. Will be 3 quick mangoes wherever he wants to plant it. And the rotation made by the moon coming south. Not going to be able to find anything. KU as Slark, with how Shadow Dance works and its passive, should have a sense of that ward over there, but not able to. It looks like time lapse was used about 10 seconds ago after Bacon and his beast aggressed there. League of Legends Teemo, aka CPP, in some trouble, aka Kobe. Bacon and his beast trying to recapture there. Leaves it for Keita as he's kind of rotating. There's the Ogre. Annoying stuff is he's going to block the capture. Keita just goes right back to it. Is he going to have... No, he's close. He doesn't have it in time, though. Keita stops it, though? Oh, dang. Sometimes you just got to trade that. But they do see that... Likely see that he threw down the vision. Has to throw down another vision ward to get up there. And then we'll finally knock it down. Bacon his beast pushing bottom a little bit. Keeps himself on the map. Looks like Abaddon has been lassoed here. His ulti was already used there, though. That Quap ulti coming in, blowing up KU. There goes CPP as well. Keita getting pushed into by the Timber Saw, and ouch. It's 3 going down. The Bounty Hunter getting pushed into as well by Captain Coco. Quick little chakram to get that kill on him. Top tower going to go down as well. Burnsiders without a tower as SDKS doing pretty healthy. We were 800 gold away from getting the Demon Edge. Certainly going to help with situations. Spitting out that damage. Abaddon still holding on to that mango tree recipe. Quap not too far from Orchid. A lot of strong items coming out for Dire, while KU still not finished his Echo Saber, which both will help him farm, help him survive a little bit with that 10 extra strength. And also, you know, help sap that agility, do Slark things. See the illusions. Trying to control runes, but really just Keita picking up 3 runes going over to the side of the Dire team. Bloodstone complete for Captain Coco. 14 charges on it. Monkey Bar finished by the Weaver. The Orchid comes out. Captain Coco on top lane, but level 11. The Bat Rider not going to be able to get that kill, saving up for a Blink Dagger, which will help, but at the same time, you're going to need damage and engagement in order to be able to take these fights. Basically, the Burnsiders still do want to dodge of engagements and just try to farm. They smoke, but Keeperton's smoke was actually picked out right away. The Observer Ward goes down, but they're going to leave it for a second because they were invis, they were smoked. Don't want to necessarily reveal that. Yeah, and things kind of figured out. Keeperton will roll back. The Doctor of Pizza. He gets pushed into, though. We have the silence. That's going to be pretty obnoxious for it. Right before that runs out, Ogre is going to be able to step up to the plate. Hit that Fire Blast. Abaddon being controlled here by the Outworld Devourer, but... I mean, yeah, if you could, like, trigger the ulti real quick, that would have been cool, but not going to happen otherwise. Oh. Ooh, is that their mango tree? That is a sneaky mango tree. Timbersaw is probably going to cut that down by accident at some point. I can almost guarantee it. I'm sure he's quite a talented player and might, you know, just be mindful of that and not cut it down. But I would be impressed if he does not cut that down. And great Shadow Demon play there as he saves the World Devourer from the Quap ulti. Timbersaw trying to get away here. Has popped his Bloodstone. He's taking a lot of damage. Keeperton is still out here. Has a track on him. Batrider has moved in from the side. The lasso is out here. They're pulling players back. Bacon his beast does go down. Timbersaw getting pushed into. It's just too much damage. Weaver has the time lapse going to use it. Keeperton could get denied here by a teammate. But is in danger of ticking down. He should just get. Yeah, no, hit him one more time. Yeah, okay, there we go. There's the deny. That was close. Burnsiders are hanging on to their towers, but they kind of threw a fair amount into that fight. Like OD Ultimate and the sorry, I was just looking at his items and what he needed real quick. Old OD Ultimate and the Batrider Ultimate, the lasso. We'll see. I mean, they did a lot of damage on the side of Dire. And, 10 seconds on that ulti. So, they wanted to kill him. They're going to have to do it quick. Right now, they're kind of split up on their targets, too. As they go in on the Ogre Magi. Oh, now their Batrider getting blown up. KU hitting away for a second there. But he doesn't really want to stand in there. He gets taken out by the Weaver, who's just slaying the Burnsiders right now. He wants to get a 4th kill. Oh, no. Captain Coco stealing it. Time lapse coming out on the Weaver. And the Bounty Hunter in some trouble as both the Quap and the Weaver on top of him. He's just going to tick out to Passion. And the Burnsiders wiped out here. 4-23. It has been a while since the last Burnsiders frag. As our Dire side playing strong here, 20k gold lead at 19 minutes. So they continue to grow their lead at 100 gold per minute ahead of the Burnsiders. So I mean, each player up healthy. Sorry, I don't think that math's right. I don't think that math's right. 200 gold per player. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, 200 gold per player advantage. So 4,000 per player on average net worth advantage, which that just is pretty insane when you think about it like that. That's almost every player could just buy an Ag Scepter, and then they would be even footing at 20 minutes with Dire. So. Or with Radiant, vice versa. Keep your pronouns straight. And well, Dire. I mean, Radiant are trying to find some space in the jungle, but Batrider gonna get pushed into, silenced, and then ultied on. That ends up being a lot of damage from the Quap. No hesitation throwing that out there. Okay, you're gonna be able to run in there and get the courier. That's a small victory. The leap to the high ground and the TP out will be able to get out. Small consolation. I would tip the Abaddon right now. Down 24-4, killing his courier. That is a tip. Outpost getting captured by Captain Coco. They missed the minute mark there, so the Burnsiders were able to get some of that juicy XP. KU has that Tome of Experience on the way out. We got the Aether Lens for Bacon as Beast. Not exactly a hugely empowering item, but nonetheless, it will help him out. Batrider working up towards that 4-staff now. Oof. Weaver, though, certainly has some pain to dish out, though, with that Chrysalis, with that Monkey Bar. Ogre Magi, the Midas. So nice. I should have kept an eye on him a little bit earlier, see when he picked that up. That's certainly another indicator of how the game's going to go. When your support Ogre can pick up that Midas. Batrider in a lot of trouble. Just tries to TP out by the back. Oh, nicely done. As when that flame break ended, it pushed him across the wall. So pretty smart heads-up play by League of Legends on the Batrider. And KU's going to be in some trouble here. Going for that TP out now. And with... yeah, he got out just tucked away barely there. Sorry, slow on my Fog of War controls there to see that chase. Burnsiders trying to pressure outside of base. I mean, they haven't lost a high ground building yet. But again, this financial disadvantage quite severe, as all the cores of our Dire team have been able to get out there and get work done, as Meme is passion finding KU over here. And they're taking Roche as well, kind of an about time sort of fight on Roche. Sentry getting pinged out there. Cuberton might have to poke around to get it. There goes that Roche as well. It's just being picked up by the Weaver, so just overall, Weaver going to be extremely difficult to kill. You got the 75 mana time lapse, and 55 seconds. Comes off cooldown pretty quick. Passion jumping on KU again, and that's just a terrible feeling. As basically just kind of silenced, ultied, just blown up, and extremely difficult for Slark to get anything done there. Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, just this disadvantage is really rough. You know, late game Slark against that late game Quap. You know, if you have a BKB or you have that Shadow Blade, then, you know, at least you can just play a reaction game versus the Blink, Silence, or, just BKB things off. Keita going to be in some trouble here. He's going to take it off. So much just damage coming out here. They also get Keeperton. KU, the Slark, will be respawning here in just a second. But there goes the first high ground building, the middle tower. Barrack's going to be in some trouble here as well, as Dire just kind of pushing into things. Buyback on the Bounty Hunter coming out. And looks like we do have it on some of our other Radiant players as well. So once this fight does go down, the Outworld Devourer real close to the gold needed for it. Just actually a couple more creep kills. Slark does have buyback. And they're going to try to lasso this Timbersaw. It seems like kind of a bit of bait, though, as Dire turning around. They were ready for this fight. Abaddon, the ulti getting popped. Outworld Devourer throws down the hammer. Does great damage, but Captain Coco, now they silence the Slark, turning on him. He's disarmed. Burnsider players just dropping. Captain Coco stays alive. Keita, the captain, calls out the GG. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Burnsiders defeated by SDKS, a.k.a. Can't Be Touched. A noble effort, but just kind of out-grinded in the farming across the map control, the laning phase. It just sort of spiraled out of control. I like the draft of the Burnsiders, but yeah, I mean, if you can't get rolling, you can't get the momentum. It's just tough. It's just tough. So unfortunate for them. I mean, you know, if you look at the graphs and kind of the player net worth, you can see those are the three core players, and they just kind of go zoom. And that's rough, you know. KU, just couldn't get the momentum going on the safe lane. Bacon is Beast very, very briefly had some momentum going against his mid lane opponent. Yeah, unfortunately, just those players are super good. You know, no shame in that. I mean, these guys' profiles, that guy is the lowest ranked one, as 2.2 on the Immortal ladder. He's 400. He's, well, he just moved up. 456 and 1100. So these guys are pretty serious players. You know, so certainly no shame for the Burnsiders. You know, losing to them. Unfortunate, but you know, I'm just proud that we were in it. You know, we rallied a team, we got our squad together, and we entered our tournament. You know, so hopefully that we can kind of continue with this squad. You know, this was really kind of, we got this squad together, entered the event. You know, we'd like to have a solid core built around Keita, KU, and Bacon as Beast. So, you know, excited about what else we can do with this squad. But yeah, that's going to do it for this broadcast. Hang tight if you're watching live. I'll just bounce right back real quick. But if you're just watching on the VOD, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the DotA. We'll be bringing you guys more of the Burnsider games, but also make sure to tune in for the Burnsider TF2 scrims Tuesday, Thursday nights, 6:30 and 7:30 local Pacific time. So thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm eXtine. See you guys next time. Peace out. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so definitely rough selection for our first round opponents. They just dunked on us, you know, and we're a really solid team. So we'll have to see how they go in the tournament. I'd be curious in tuning in tomorrow. I might not be quite as prompt tomorrow tuning in and getting a stream going, but also then there's like Sunday, so. Maybe what will happen is that I'll pick up this tournament on maybe Sunday night, but also I guess in terms of upcoming DotA schedule or streaming schedule, I do have some TF2 commitments. Now that I think about it, I do have some TF2 commitments on Sunday. We're going to be doing the college 4v4s TF2 broadcast. So I'm excited about that. That should be pretty cool. College 4v4s. That'll be a best of 3. I think I'm going to be bringing on an up and coming caster to work with me, which should be fun. Can't say any names because I haven't even thrown them the option. Oh, arigato for the follow, Keita-san. Also, we got a follow from Matthew LE. I appreciate that. If there was another match in the tournament, I would just jump into it tonight. But unfortunately, yeah, they're just playing the one tournament match overall tonight. Let's see. I wonder if there's. Yeah, this is a random one. Let's see if I happen to know any of these guys. But oh, yeah, that looks like a pretty stacked team right there on Dyer. There's some juicy teams in here. This team's pretty juicy. Drinking some stomach rot right now. It's Friday night, by the way. I don't know what to do with my life. I mean, I sort of know what to do, but... Classic Naga Siren. Such a late game hassle. Coming up on 40 minutes in this game. Ooh, there were 69 spectators, but I think I was the 70th, so this game was extremely dank, and then I showed up. And I don't know the draft order, so it's tough to say if one of these teams got brood-mothered. Right now, 15-15 at almost 40 minutes, so that's a League of Legends score line. And they would still be excited about how many kills there were. Love Rubik. Mirror image. Yeah, let's go over lineups real quick. We got the Phantom Lancer. I almost said payload because PL. We got the PL, the payload. The man himself, Burna. And then we got a Brood Mama. What wool you do? Plus Mars. Oh man, we got the crazy items coming out. Oof, that's such a strong item on particular heroes. Nagas doesn't care for it. I think that's a Jackie. That is a Jackie item, though, dude. Get rid of that. And put on that, dude. For sure, for Jackie. All of his spells lasting 25% longer with the debuff damage plus 15% spell damage. Broski. Craggy armor's good, but he would be doing so much damage with that thing. Big fight coming out here. Mars drops the arena. Broodmother standing in the midst of it, fighting with for his teammate. Pango trying to come in here, rolling around, runs into the Rubik. Right now, Rubik just has X marks the spot. No, going for the spell before using it. Get Song of the Siren. Oh, look at that! What a huge four-person song. The Techies is there as well. The Techies bomb goes off. They don't care. They release the song. Now they kill the Jackie. The damage coming out here. The Mortimer kisses as well, throwing his damage down from short range. Mars throws out a spear, nailing Scrooge McDuck to the wall. Great fight by Radiant, but they still just don't really have any kills. Only Jackie. We switched games, by the way. The title no longer accurate. Right now, this is Infinity versus I don't even know what that one was. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. What is this? Oh, now it's not even showing me. Jesus, man. Infinity versus somebody. I bet they even have it on there. No, Step on Me. I don't know. Crygen Gaming. Yeah, looks like they're half of them are Step on Me. But like I said, the off the profiles, this is a pretty high matchup, pretty high level game. And Benjaz, a noticeable name for sure from South American community. Huge lead for Dyer, but also, you know, this game is a lot further along than that Burnsiders game was. We have a Techies out here, so we might just be here for a while. I'm gonna try to change my stream title real quick. Infinity versus yeah, I don't even know. Ultraplur.io. Call him Ultra Pro. Maybe I'll have time to check the brackets here. This is kind of a casual stream, and I'm I wouldn't mind if you guys help me clip some things, right? Right. Oh, this is, yeah, Plasma Elite. Wait, what? Interesting stuff here, as on the bracket, they actually already have this match is over. Oh, no. Interesting stuff, he says. 5 minutes in the future. Spoiler alert. Fuck. Yeah, shouldn't have said anything. We'll just pretend that never happened. The smoke out top from Infinity. Trying to find a target. Looking for the Jackie, but these mines. The mine games. Perhaps too strong from the techies. As they disrupt that smoke. Lance just kind of continuing to push. Actually, I shouldn't have this Burnsiders logo up anymore. Bad form. Lamar's coming out. Rubik just getting a Jackie spell. Not too big of a deal there. Since this is a sponsored ESL tournament, sponsored by Intel, shout out to the Intel. But since this is in fact a sponsored tournament, and I am out here broadcasting, according to Valve rules, I should not have my own sponsors on top, which would be the Burnsiders logo. But since it was our team playing earlier, I don't feel ashamed about that. And Pango ulti coming in here. Mars did get X'd back. Pango kind of getting stuck in the middle there. Rubik is going to go down. Pango was looking for PL. PL has gotten out to the south. Mars going to go down as well. They both have buybacks, which is, you know, of some value there. You know, so that's not ideal to have to use that sort of stuff. Kunkka close to level 27 here. And we're going to get another Pango ult here. X marks the spot, bringing that Brood back to the Pango. He's going to be able to bounce it off the wall, hit it again. The shield smash coming in. Gets the PL, the Snapfire. He's jumping around. The Broodmother in some trouble. The Mars ulti coming out here. Benchas doesn't hit the Naga, though. Now the Sleep coming out here. Naga just wants to TP out. And we actually... Oh, we have the song from the Rubik again. So, pulling the Pango. Everybody's still here, but this Kunkka just doesn't care about this. He's so healthy with the Shiva and the AC. Look at the Broodmother melts. PL's in some trouble now. The Mars going down. Broodmother does buy back. But the Dire just standing strong. They're all so healthy. Scrooge McDuck gets a little bit of damage. They're trying to pull the Broodmother back into Techie's mine. Pango going in again. Blinking around like a madman. He uses himself up in the air. Broodmother does sneak away, but the push is still ongoing here. They're looking to take that middle barracks. Techies will go down, but unfortunately just only a bit of a small consolation there. What would you do? The Broodmother. He's going to have to go back in the fountain. Not too many options there. There goes all of the barracks. The Megas are out. Radiant's losing players. PL in a lot of trouble here. Pango continuing to just roll around. The disarm comes out again as Burna goes down. There comes out the GG. And Infinity taken out in the first round. Unfortunate for them as they lose to Plasma Elite. That was a little fun additional coverage. So thanks for joining us for that. You know, I'm trying to work on my show reel for some Dotas. So we had some good hype moments there that you know, that we can clip out for laters. We can see if there's another. Okay, yeah, this game's going. Why don't we check on that game? Oh, Moist Lads versus League of Villains. Amarillo Esports. Oh, that game looks almost over. Although, I don't even know. Amarillo versus Tesla. My desk's so squeaky. Yeah, it looks like we might have come into this game right towards the end of a very strong Dire comeback as they were able to take the bottom tower. Now they're pushing in on top. The Nature's Prophet, though, getting jumped on, stunned. Stun locked. And now the Void Spirit jumping in, though. I don't know if this was careless. He jumps away a bit, but now gets leashed over with the Soulbind. Getting blown up as well. The Lone Druid and the Necro coming in, though. We also have the buyback from the Nature's Prophet. Gets silenced on the back line. The PL jumping forward here. The Yules, though, on the Necrophos. PL has gone down. PL and Lena buying back. 50 seconds on the Bristleback. They still have 2 lanes of barracks, though. And looks like Dire choosing to fall back here. This Lone Druid Owl set is pretty awesome. Haven't seen that before. As they're just going to push back here and take this Roshan, which is going to be the safe play at 44 minutes here in this game. There's the Timeless Relic on the puck. So we're going to get a pause here. Wow. Some fire coming out here from Tesla Esports. As that's just rude. Yeah. These guys funny. Sorry, misclick. Alright, well. Yeah, thanks again for joining us here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just bouncing through some of these ESL games. Only one game right now for this round of ESL games today. Yeah, so anyways, thanks for joining, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have any Dota questions, just drop them in chat. Looks like the players here are back. And we're just bouncing around between some different games. This is Amarillo Esports versus Tesla Esports. Alright, we're back at it, ladies and gentlemen. Ninja Gear. She had spider legs. She's going to throw that Ninja Gear back. See if somebody else wants it. I don't know, in that last game I was giving that Jackie shit for not having his, what I thought was the correct neutral item. I don't know if you ever switched that back though. Got strong neutral items on both sides. That is the Radiance loadout, as Puck ends up ditching that Timeless Relic, giving it to the Grimstroke. Excuse me, I was blanking for a second. Yeah, what's up, Dat? Thanks for joining us. I'm actually not playing in this. We were watching the Burnsiders play a match earlier. Unfortunately, they lost. They had a really tough opponent, but I was just checking in Discord real quick, and the boys are pretty fired up by it, though, so that's cool. They're excited. They're like, oh, thanks for setting it up. Thanks for, getting us together for it. It was fun. We want to keep playing in tournaments and stuff. So that's super exciting. Yeah, what's up, Ramen? How's it going? Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's just going to be Birmingham in name. Maybe they will actually have a little bit of production out of there. I'm not sure. Use some British casters at least, right? You missed the Burnsiders playing Ramen, but we'll be back. We'll be back stronger. It was a good game. They kind of got dunked on, but like I said, super strong opponents. So no shame there. Basically, we were playing players like a clear step, or definitely a clear step stronger than us. Just the classic, like if it was TF2, you're like, yeah, we're an advanced team, but we just played an invite team, so we got completely stomped. So I feel like we fielded a really strong roster, and they actually like hung with that team like pretty decently, but it was just tough. Yeah, this game's slowing down a little bit. When we first turned into it, DotA was seemingly making a comeback, pushing pretty hard, with PO7 kind of going down on that top lane. Things have kind of slowed down a little bit. They do have the Aegis on their Nature's Prophet. So Tesla Esports just kind of checking their position, just taking this real slow. They do find the Lina here. This could be the start of a big fight. He will use those spider legs to get away, at least potentially back up. Has the Laguna Blade ready. Would want to hit it on that Soulbind, but they don't connect there. Lina cautious to go too far forward. Grimstroke ulti will be up in 40 seconds again, but not being able to use that aggressively to double up that Laguna Blade is disappointing. We got some newer players in the stream, so right now the the red team, trying to push at the high ground. They're actually trying to take this fight, or these barracks and those barracks. They lose a player though. The Dire team, now their bear, which is an important part of Lone Druid's entire component, his entire set, is gonna get taken down. He can summon another bear, but it'll be 120 seconds. If this bear gets killed, he'll be without bear for 120 seconds. The bear coming in, though, and destroying the Puck. Now, Bristleback coming in from the side. Puck is going to have to buy back. The Void Spirit pop back as well for the Dire side. The BKB granting that Lina magic immunity. She does get the stun on Necrophos. The Nature's Prophet in, though, just slanging damage out. Lina hits the Laguna Blade. That puts a lot of work on the Necrophos, who goes down. The Puck has re-entered the Right now, everybody up for the Radiant. The Dream Coil was already used earlier. There goes the Aegis getting popped on the Nature's Prophet. Lone Druid chasing down the PL. Was silenced for a little bit there. Nature's Prophet is back. I saw him cast Teleport. Watching this fight, we'll see where he chooses to show up. As the Dire surviving. Buybacks were used, though. But, I mean, just look at the gold overall. The gold has changed overall, so that's just real crazy. So, I mean, again, welcome to Dota. You know, we got some newer Dota viewers here. This late game Dota is exciting, is hype. Like, anything could happen. Either of these teams could win this game. It's just so tough to say when you really like get into these scenarios, and this game is just like so close. You know, the teams that have advantages in Dota, you have these power spikes and these up and downs as you know, more of these neutral items come out, as the characters level up. There's just a lot of, you know, things that change on the power curves. So yeah, the neutral items are a somewhat new addition to Dota. Basically, at these different timings, these different neutral items will show up, you know, from the neutral monsters on the map. And the different teams do have access. They will get different drops. So like this item not being used right now, which you hit somebody and it turns them into a sheep or a lamb or whatever. Right now, though, the Oracle getting blown up by the PL. He gets feared away by the bear. Oracle has gotten killed there. Nature's Prophet trying to control with the Sprout. There goes the Void Spirit. He'd used that buyback earlier. Now the Nature's Prophet getting blown up. The Lina using the spider legs to climb the cliff, getting thrown up in the air by that Yyyaaaooo. The Necrophos turning around as well. She has the ult, drops it out, kills the Lina. That's a 160-second respawn. PL still out here fighting, though, as is the Puck. I don't know if they can take down the Lone Druid and the Necrophos. He is just going to try to man up on the Necrophos, getting that Abyssal Blade stun. He is gone. Grimstroke buys back. They feel like they can win this match. They just need to kill this Lone Druid. He can summon the bear again if it goes down, but they silence him. They're just going to fight him, and they are going to get the kill. There goes the bear. He can buy back, resummon the bear, but that is all they have left to defend against 3 and maybe 4 players if this Lina buys back. I'll get back to your question in a second, DotA. But this match continuing on here as the bear getting pushed into, again, Abyssal Blade. PL damage just coming out here. The bear is going to die. And now 95 seconds on the bears respawn. 30 seconds on Void Spirit. 30 seconds on Oracle. And they do have a glyph ready, but there's just really not much point on it. They're going to call GG. The game is going to be over. DotA, if you're interested in following more about Dota, I would suggest, for one, join DotA.com is really cool. I mean, that's just like a really old school Dota resource. JoinDota.com is really cool. They're just like a really old school resource. Also, I mean, overall, Liquipedia is just like amazing for stats and for competitive games. So Liquipedia has good information about Dota 2, upcoming Dota 2 tournaments and stuff. Like I said, join Dota. Also, our Dota 2, the subreddit, is a pretty good place to keep track of Dota ongoings. And Beyond the Summit is probably, you know, like the most popular Dota streaming organization. So they're worth a follow. Them and Join Dota basically do a lot of work. And then there's some kind of individual streamers that do casting and stuff. So thanks for tuning in for that, ladies and gentlemen. That was cool. Fun to do the Amarillo. It's fun to do the Infinity game real quick that we popped into. I think that does it for the cast-in matches that are out there. Well, I don't know. Moist Lads. I want to say Moist Lads might have been a team from the NADCL. Are they a Bronze League team? I feel like I've seen the Moist Lads around before. Oh yeah, I was right. Moist Lads are the silver division winners for the last season of NADCL. And they were on the Radiant here, so this fight continuing on here. As the gem is down on the ground. Both teams have 3 players alive. Oh, and we do have a Divine Rapier on the Juggernaut. Oh, he's going to get the Abyssal Blade, though, on this Quap. And then the Blade Fury spin. This Divine Rapier, if he dies, he will drop it. And the opponents can pick it up. So this is a late game gamble. By the way, to correct you, I am X Television, aka eXtine, and I do the commentary on the top 10 plays of the month, which are produced by Lucky Luke, who is a video editor who lives in the Netherlands. So we've, Lucky Luke got his start on his channel. We're tight, we're good friends, but we are also different people. So no worries that mistake is somewhat common. So as this game goes on, we got the Aghanim's Blessing on our Bristleback. It's an item that can give you upgrades. Upgrades a lot of different skills. And it's just, it depends on the hero that you are. But the Roshan, the big boy, he'll start dropping it as the game goes on. This game, 57 minutes. It's definitely real late. I'm not sure if we've gotten the... Yeah, we don't have the Tier 5 neutrals yet. But the Tier 5 neutrals, that's when things get cray-cray in terms of neutrals. And we're a minute and a half away from those appearing. So this is an epic game. My stomach rumbling. I'm definitely going to wrap things up after this. But this has been good. 1, good casting practice for me. And 2, also just fun to watch some Dota. Yeah, Radiant with that 10k lead, but again, they sorry, I'm just looking at some of the items that they might have out here. Again, there's the Divine Rapier, though, on the side of the Juggernaut, which just overall just makes things real scary. And Bristleback, actually, when you get a Divine Rapier of his own. And the other thing going on here is that this boar, is going to die 5 seconds before Roshan respawns. So Beastmaster will have to throw another unit in there to check it out after that boar dies. Very close timing there. And I'm pretty sure that the ping was coming out from Dire about, hey, maybe we should go check Roche. They capture that outpost. They're not going to be able to capture the bottom post. And they send the courier in to check on Roshan. And again, yeah, Beastmaster checked it. 10 seconds ago was the last time they had vision of it. But Roshan has respawned since then. So in terms of the info war, the Dire actually have an advantage there. Winter Iron's got to be a little bit careful not to get that courier sniped. Not the worst thing to happen super late game here. Oh, the jump forward on the Abyssal. Just going to blast out this Shadow Demons. We don't care. We want that kill. Yeah, vision pinged out. They're pinging out as well. They're like, shit, they're just going to take Roshan now. That's really clutch. Roshan, look at all these juicy items as well. And 60-minute items about to come out as well. I'm not sure who took the Ags. Oh, the Juggernaut. Oh, that is easy. Oh, they find the Quap. I didn't quite see who found her and why they were able to jump on her right away, but she's getting locked down. BKB comes out, though. She's going to blink. It's found, and then the Abyssal coming in. She does have buyback. This is turning into a very strong comeback from our Dire team. The Dire. Oh, and now we're getting our tier 5 items coming out. The Woodland Striders. Watch him zoom. Oh my god, 600 speed. Oh, man. That's hilarious. So he is just trucking. Look at this guy go. 5'11". He is just zooming all over the place. He's almost like, could have sniped that courier. The Blade Fury and the trees. Hilarious stuff. We'll see though what might ult. Oh, Stygian Desolator. Oof. Okay, we got them all out. Fallen Sky. That one is awesome. Big old Meteor Hammer. Seer Stone. Pirate Hat. Oh my god. And he has the Divine Rapier. Oh, the fight going down over here though. Bristleback did get a kill. They're just pushing in though. And the Radiant have to TP back towards their base. We did get the TP back from the Phoenix. He ditched his team. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt him. And the Juggernaut does jump on the Beastmaster here. Banging away at him. He stunned him. Hasn't quite gotten the kill there. There he goes. Turns around. Gets the kill. Still has Woodland Striders up. We will get the Viper taken out. Pops the Aegis. He still has a cheese as well. So he's just got so much health on him. And the Woodland Striders coming out here. They want to maybe kill this Bristleback. They've certainly spotted the Divine Rapier that he's holding on to. Juggernaut just banging away at him. Viper getting healed. Oh, the roar coming in from Beastmaster. Bristleback still in the midst of his Phoenix. Now has returned to the fight. The egg coming in here. I don't think he's going to be able to stun anybody. The Mirana ult coming out though. And then the disruption on the Juggernaut. Great spell usage there. Aaron has TP'd back once again to deal with the wave. Sort of an odd TP in my opinion. As the Phoenix gets caught out by the Mirana. Level 28. One of the other things that we'll see here is level 30 is another step for some of these heroes. Oh, the triple arrow, he gets 2! The Winter Wyvern, though, comes in and with the heal. And the Winter's Curse, the Phoenix diving away. And now as the Juggernaut's here, the Fallen Hammer coming in. Forgot which team had that. Now, oh, it is the Death Prophet. She's in some trouble. Really low on health. The Winter Wyvern, though, again, the extreme saves coming in here. Phoenix had gotten taken out in the midst of it. No buyback on them. Mirana had bought back at some point in this fight. The fight continuing. Mirana TPing to the outpost. Look at this. Juggernaut go. So much speed. Just the mini slash takes out the Shadow Demon. The Mirana behind. Juggernaut so speedy with these Woodland Striders. Searching for more kills here. Bristle has gotten away. Still has this Divine Rapier. Crazy fights here. The Ballista on the Viper. That'd be pretty annoying for sure. Oh, that's the Death Prophet with the Fallen Sky transforming into a meteor. So yeah, she used that to great effect, getting a 3-person stun. Oh, that item is awesome. The Ballista coming out here, this pure damage really helps a lot on these barracks. Look at them blast through this backdoor protection. They want this Quap as well. The Jug coming in here. And the Fallen Sky. A lot of items coming out here to try to protect this Quap, including the Aeon Disc. She's just going to get blasted. And now the Beastmaster in trouble as well. This Mirana's like, I can take your base. No, wrong. They're in so much trouble here. The Bristleback with this Divine Rapier stuns the Winter Wyvern. The Juggernaut, though, just doesn't care at this point. He can just take out the Ancient, and he will do so. GG, well played. Shattered dreams, shattering the dreams of Radiant. The League of Villains victorious against the Moist Lads. Yeah, what's up, DJ Benny? Thanks for joining us. And think that is the conclusion of the ESL 1 Birmingham North American Open Qualifiers today. They one game for everybody. League of Villains, good victory over the Moist Lads. Italiano Gangsta. Yeah, these guys are some pretty strong players. All, well, maybe not this guy. Obviously a newer account, but these other players, he's been around. He's just not ranked crazy. But strong games by League of Villains up against the Moist Lads. Hats off to them. They were the Silver Division winners of the last, hopefully not final season of NADCL. And yeah, just best of ones today. And just one best of one today. It was going to be the round of 128 into the round of 64, but they had 60 teams, so just the round of 64 today, and then the round of 32, round of 16 will be tomorrow, and then the quarterfinal, semifinal. Oh, maybe it's the semifinal is a BO3 and 2 teams go through. I don't know if they actually play the grand finals. Yeah, the round of 4 is a yeah, first and second. Yeah, okay, there you go. First and second qualification for the North American Closed Qualifier. So, and then there's going to be 3 games of that, 3 match days of that. So we might join into some of that broadcast. We'll have to see how it goes, how that times up with the Burnsiders stuff. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for me right now. I'm going to get some grub going in just a little bit here, 4:43. But I was really hyped that I was able to get this broadcast going, get you guys some Dota broadcast, some Dota commentary. So fun stuff. That's it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you guys next time. Probably some casual matches tomorrow, maybe some ESL, maybe some StarCraft. There's a local Portland tournament. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be casting some TF2, some 4v4s. So thanks for tuning in. I'm eXtine, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out!